Hello everybody, Colin with Pl8tek here. Today we're going over the assembly of our drop thigh holster adapter system, and we're going to be attaching it to a holster that uses the Safariland 3-hole pattern. First step in the process is to take 3 hex head bolts and drop them into the standoff, and then take the 3 stickers that are provided and cap those bolts in those holes so that they do not fall out. Next, we're going to attach the standoff arm to our Safariland 3-hole pattern holster. And the standoff arm, we'll flip that over so that you can see the open back side, and it's time to attach it to our 3-hole Safariland system. We'll take the 1-inch stainless steel screws, feed those in from the back, take our Phillips head screwdriver, and we'll loose fit these 3 screws. Now these screws can be loctited in, as they won't be accessible once the holster adapter has been assembled. Once we have them all 3 threaded, go to hand tight plus quarter turn, and we're ready to assemble to the bottom plate. Once you have the standoff arm attached to your holster, it's time to attach the standoff arm and holster to the bottom plate. And we'll do that by flipping the bottom plate over so that you can see the Pl8tek patent pending, and lining those 3 holes up with the hex head bolts that we placed in first step. We'll then take the binding barrel with a washer in between and hand thread these on, going from the center first. These are machine screws, so we can just hand thread them first. Do not force the threads to go. Depress either one of the locking tabs and rotate halfway in between, 45 degree. And we'll again take binding barrel with a washer, halfway in between the rotated position, washer, binding barrel, and again just hand thread it on there. And it'll be time for our final one in the bottom channel. Once you have them hand done, we'll take our Phillips head screwdriver, start in the center, tighten it down hand tight plus quarter turn. No need to go crazy cranking these down or the system won't rotate. Hand tight, quarter turn, and again to the bottom, hand tight, quarter turn. This is your final assembly. Drop of Loctite in each one of those binding barrels and check your screws for tightness periodically. Check your rotational mechanism. Make sure you're locked in there when you're in the center and it's not going to rotate out on you. And you're ready to attach it to the belt piece. At this point, we want to rotate our holster. We'll drop that last hex head into that top slot. Use our backing cap and find what hole you're going to use At this point, you wanna try out these holes to make sure you find the right adjustment. So let's not throw Loctite into the binding barrel quite yet. We'll just pick your hole. I'm 6 feet tall. I like to use the middle hole. Might work well for you as well. And then again, we'll just thread that binding barrel straight onto the screw from the back. Phillips head screwdriver, hand tight, quarter turn. That way you have free movement with the system rotating. Click it back into place and you're assembled, ready to go. Once you have the system fully assembled, depending on where you want to run it, whether it's top slot, middle, or bottom, it'll be time to use your straps. We send 2 with them. Some people like to run 1, some people like to run 2, but at that point, you're ready to just thread your straps through. Before you run the tag end of your strap through the other end of the alligator clips, you want to throw a tri-glide on there. And this will just hold whatever tag end you've got. Run that through the back of the clip, adjust to your desired length, and then use the tri-glide to hold the rest of your tag end. Good to go.